Shalom, friends. This is Mind Vega, your naturopathic herbalist. And do you know what this character right here is? That is the Mad Hatter from a 1951 film called Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite stories as a child, and I I fell in love with it in middle school. I think it was around seventh grade. I took my first computer science class, and we also studied logic. I was a computer science major in college, and there were a lot. My teacher told me about how there were a lot of use of logic statements in this story, Alice in Wonderland, and so that opened up a new appreciation for me for this story. But I wanted to talk to you today about why the Mad Hatter was quote unquote mad. So this is a story that my health coach, Mike Beverly, sent to me. And in this message, it explains that beginning in the 1700s in Europe and in the United States, hat makers used a form of mercury called mercurous nitrate to cure felt hats. So he's got that hat on. And exposure to the mercury vapors is toxic and causes neurological symptoms. Now, early stages of mercury poisoning presents as skin rashes, digestive issues, and mouth sores. And symptoms then later progress to loss of coordination, trembling, slurred speech, loss of speech, focus issues, learning issues, memory loss, depression, irritability, and anxiety. The truth is, not just mercury, but other toxins can also cause these types of symptoms. Okay, we have a lot of toxins in our world today, modern world today, not just mercury, although that is one of them. Now, Lewis Carroll based the Mad Hatter character in Alice in Wonderland on the visible behaviors of the hat makers of his time. They were a byword. And the United States officially banned the use of mercury nitrate. Finally, in 1941, sadly, however, they still allow its use in certain toxins that are used. They say that it's not used anymore. That's false. They are still used in certain types of poisons that they give to children. Let's say that, okay? And adults. Okay, anyways, sadly, the side effects of mercury persists today. Many have been exposed through amalgam dental fillings, which I did hear, though, however, that the ADA, the American Dental Association, has stopped with the routine use of mercury amalgam fillings, largely because of consumer pressure. So the more we tell these corporations with our money that we don't want their poisons, the more they are forced to give us better alternatives. Of course, it does, take that initial sacrifice sometimes. It used to be that you couldn't get anything but mercury amalgam dental fillings unless you paid extra money beyond what your insurance would cover. But that is changing now because of consumer pressure. Anyways, but regardless, many people have still been exposed to mercury through amalgam dental fillings, medications, injections, especially, and toxic air and water. And one of the most powerful ways to help the body detox mercury is to increase glutathione levels. Now, glutathione is the master antioxidant of the body. Glutathione binds to heavy metals and other toxins to assist in ushering them out of our bodies. And your body it does produce glutathione, but if you are exposed to mercury and other heavy metals, you are probably very deficient and you need to increase your glutathione levels or else face a host of side effects and issues. And many will try taking a glutathione supplement, especially in recent days, it's become more popular. Unfortunately, most of the glutathione gets broken down by enzymes in the stomach before it can be effective. Now, glutathione IVs are very beneficial, just like intravenous vitamin C can be very powerful, more powerful than oral vitamin C. But the problem is they're very expensive. Glutathione IVs run about $200 to $500 per IV, depending on your health issues, and you may need to get one every week. The cost makes this financially impossible for most people. And supplementing with redox molecules, however, increases glutathione efficacy by a whopping 800%. This is amazing. This is the most powerful and cost-effective way to improve and activate glutathione in the body. It's to use redox molecules. Now, the redox molecule protocol is simple, safe, and non-toxic for all ages. That's what I love about it. It's great for even my children. I just gave my 3-year-old some redox because she had some discomfort in her tummy. She told me it was very easy for her to take. So all you have to do to supplement with redox is take at least 2 to 4 ounces of redox molecules 2 times a day. That would be a minimal starting point. But I've heard of people taking up to 32 ounces per day. That's, if you have a really dire situation. I've heard of medical doctors and naturopaths recommending that much per day to people for a short time to help them really boost their health and healing. But myself included, I started with just 2 to 4 ounces a day. I like to do more. I like to do at least 8 ounces per day, though. Sometimes I get really busy and I find it hard, but I do feel good with higher levels. Anyways, this redox molecule protocol is really a health game changer. And we're all exposed to toxic levels of mercury and other heavy metals. So if you're not gently detoxing every day, you're accumulating toxins, and this can eventually lead to dis-ease. So if you would like to know more about redox molecules, you can attend one of our webinars, or just a free informational webinar. It's given by naturopath. She's a traditional naturopathic medical doctor. Her name is Dr. Kathy Painter. She's on my Redox team, one of my colleagues, and also by Poke Dillon. And it's about redox molecules and what they do in our body. Now, redox technology has, the discovery of redox has won 6 Nobel Prizes, if you didn't know. So it's really a remarkable breakthrough in our generation. So we have these webinars on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. I believe that would be 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And you can message me for that link. You can either email me at maim@arukah.com. That's maim@arukah.com. Or you can also text message me at 903-884-5444. Just text me with the word Redox, and I'll know what you want, and I'll get you that Zoom link to join our webinar. That's 903-884-5444. And if you can't join one of our webinars, just go ahead and let me know, and I can get you more information a different way. Okay, well, thank you for listening. And if you are interested in also in personal health coaching or becoming a certified holistic healer, I'd like to invite you to our website, arukah.com, ARUKAH.com, to learn more about how to become the healer of your home and your community and build a profitable online health coaching business, improving the health and lives of yourself and others. Shalom.